We are back on Morning Line. Thanks for joining us. It is our special holiday edition. We should do this at least once a month during the year.
I agree with that.
How about that?
Mary Elaine was like,
I love
no.
No, let's not.
Work.
But every year, this is awesome. Thank you guys for coming on. This is great. We're getting a lot of phone calls. Squeeze one more back in here, and we have the lines open if you want to jump in. But it's our final segment talking about holiday memories and traditions. And Tom, good morning, Tom. Are you there, Tom? I don't know. I guess we lost Tom. All right. Well, let's get back to it. As we get into the holiday season now, I'm just curious. If it used to be that we had to convince our folks to let us open a present the night before. Okay. Now I grew up actually in a suburb of Chicago that was mostly Jewish, so almost all of my friends going to school were celebrating Hanukkah. And I think the holiday tradition for Hanukkah is, you know, they've got the days leading up to it, and they can open a gift every day.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at our tree with ours, and I have to wait till that one day. And it was like, come on, look at my friends are opening theirs. But we had to wait. So my folks were pretty much a stickler for staying until the morning of. But how about you guys? Are you going to do that with Graham?
We, the night before Christmas Eve night, I'm trying to say, we open pajamas, basically. So they know what that is. But my husband didn't get Christmas pajamas as a child, so he wanted all of our children to have them. So we do that. But there are no presents under the tree until Christmas morning, even.
Well,
So it's like...
Oh, no presents at all?
No.
Oh,
And not unless they are something like Derek and I have bought for each other or something like that that aren't from Santa. But Santa doesn't come until Christmas morning. And if you don't believe, he doesn't come at all.
Oh. You know, the fire marshal appreciates that, though. You're not supposed to have all those flammables under your tree. Right.
Yeah, but we've told our kids the same thing, you know. We've got the presents, like, to each other and stuff like that, or to family members, extended family members. But there are always a couple of items that aren't under the tree until Santa makes that arrival very early in the morning. And we told the oldest one, because there's a 7-year difference, you know, if you want stuff under the tree, believe, do not share anything. And then Taylor continues that tradition.
Yes.
So,
I think
So
it's
are there
great.
cookies and milk?
Yes, we do cookies and milk.
Right.
Yeah.
I would leave carrots for the reindeer, too.
Yes.
Oh, gotta help everyone out.
And then you can leave like
there used to be something you could buy. Yeah, there were oats, or there used to be some reindeer food you could buy.
oats and glitter. If you haven't done that, but you could oats and glitter for reindeer food.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it has to have a sparkle because they're magic.
Yeah, they're flying. That's right.
You know what Amy and I found out today? Male reindeer lose their antlers in the wintertime, which
Every year.
means the females, I mean Dasher and Dancer, they're all female reindeer.
Yeah.
Well,
So what she's saying is women
just burst our blood bubble.
are
Leading
the
the
ones
charge.
leading the sled.
Now Rudolph's the guy. Okay.
Well,
Rudolph.
Not if he has antlers.
Just saying.
And one's Rudolph's dad, right?
Yeah, probably so.
That one,
That's
Donna.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
Yeah, Donna's Rudolph's dad, right?
Yeah, that is right.
Has that already been on this year?
It has.
It
That's
has.
the highest rated Christmas special every
Is
year.
it's higher than and Charlie Brown is there.
Charlie
and
Brown
Frosty the
is
Snowman.
on a different network now, but when we run Rudolph here on News Channel 5 and CBS, it usually is the top-rated Christmas special or animated special of the season.
I love Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so good.
Okay.
All
Me
of
too.
them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Even the cheesy ones, the good ones, the classic ones.
Bad Santa with
agree.
Billy Bob Thornton. I actually like that
It's
one.
funny, actually. It's
I've
silly
not
funny,
seen that
but-
one.
Probably shouldn't know. Not for Graham, but no. Every year, and the different Christmas movies, I'll hit on them and see them. It's a Wonderful Life is the one that I'll watch every year,
me too.
and I cry every time at the end of that.
I love that.
A lot of them I'll get tired of, and I've never gotten tired of that
And my
one.
children don't like it. They say it's boring.
Oh,
and I
man.
say, how can
Man,
this be
it's so well
boring?
done. It's just great.
It
I
is well
get it's a
done.
little long for
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
but you know.
But boy,
What a message.
yeah. And then Christmas Story, it's classic.
Yeah.
You put your eye out.
There's a new one on Disney Plus with Anna Kendrick. Yeah,
Oh.
she's Santa Claus's daughter.
Oh,
It's Noel, I think. Noel,
Yes,
I think.
Noel? Okay.
There you
And
go.
Bill Hader's on it too. So.
he's
That looks
funny.
good.
He's
I'll have to
awesome.
check it
I
out.
have to check that one out.
Hey, let's take a call from Caroline. I think we've got Caroline. Caroline, Merry Christmas to you. Good morning.
Good morning to y'all.
Well, thank
You look
you.
so pretty this morning.
Thank you.
I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I wish you stayed on a little longer in the mornings. Sometimes I sleep a little in and like to see you stay on a little later. I usually turn on 5 Plus and get it again. But I'd like to say that I agree with you, Nick. It's a Wonderful Life. It's the most wonderful Christmas movie because it really shows what your life means to so many people. And if you wasn't there, you know, how many people would not have, been what they are if it hadn't been for your life. So I agree with you. That's the best movie at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry Christmas.
And I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's go to Shanna.
We need her every day.
Yes.
Shanna, good morning. Merry Christmas, Shanna.
Merry Christmas.
Hi. What's on your mind?
The animated Happy Holidays that y'all do every year.
Oh, yeah.
I knew someone.
Commercial?
Okay, and I don't know. I wish we could call it up to show you.
Until I see it.
You're not the only one. All right, Lelan, tell us the backstory on that. It's the classic one. We can describe it.
Yeah.
We see it every year. It comes up.
See it every year. It's 40-something years old, if not a little older. But Charlie DePriest,
You're right.
who was a long-time film editor here, and actually, you and I worked with him. He was here long before we were here, and then retired. Last 10 to 15 years. But it was something that he put together, and there are a lot of people who are now parents and grandparents who remember just kind of watching that as kids, and now, as she just said, don't think it's Christmas until they see that. So like Charlie Brown, Rudolph, and some of the other specials on a local level, that is a great Christmas memory for a lot of folks out there.
Yeah, if you watch, you'll see it now. It's running. If you're not sure, but I mean, it's classic in this day and age of the editing and the bells and whistles that can go into any kind of a commercial. And this is a holiday ad for not an ad. It's for the station to greet people. But it's that animation. It's the children walking, looking in the window, and then it's just really well done. And I remember seeing that the first time when I started here a couple decades ago, and just thinking back then, that's old school. and I thought it was wonderful, and it's still today. I'm so glad it caught on as a tradition. I mean, he probably never dreamed it would still be something that folks like her call in and say they wait to see it before they really know it's Christmas.
So
Yes.
neat. I love hearing that. What a great tradition.
Well, watch for it, and you'll know it when you see it, because there's no other holiday greeting on TV like it. You know, hey, have you seen our Christmas cards this year?
It's vintage.
That's what made me think of it. They're vintage. It's old school. It's like front of the station and the old style cars, and it's like a postcard.
Yeah, and it's like drawn. It looks like the station. Well, it is the station, but it looks like it got drawn, kind of.
It's actually from when the station, maybe just a few years after the station moved from the base of the LNC Tower to here. And so you can see it and see maybe differences now in how James Robertson and the road that we're on are different. But if you pay attention to the cars in it, because they're from the 50s and 60s.
It's kind of a cool old. It was different. We haven't done one like that before. I think it's really neat.
And it's one of those they were going through some pictures and happened to, for somehow ran across that picture of the station, and the graphics team got to thinking, you know what? We could use that maybe as a Christmas card.
So that was an actual photo.
Yes.
I wish
awesome.
you'll see them and we'll put it out. But I mean, it's an actual photo.
I think it's actually a photo or an image of the station.
That's
There's
awesome.
a big Christmas tree out in front.
Okay.
It's very old looking.
Yeah, now there are a couple of things that may have been added. All right, maybe the Christmas tree wasn't necessarily there, but there are a couple of things that they've added to give it that Christmas look, but it's based on a real picture of the station.
Very
cool.
I hope people continue to give Christmas cards, because I, for one, think it's people are sending fewer and fewer, and I love to get them. I love them this time of year.
I do too.
So do I. We say, and one of the technological developments that I think are great. I used to just send out basic cards and a little note in it. I love getting them when there's pictures of the people's families, and that's very easier for you to do in a way, because you don't have to write a note if you don't want to, but you've got a nice little saying. But the main thing is, here's our family, and I love seeing people's families when they send them. And we do the same thing with our crazy dogs, and we send out those cards. But it is just neat sometimes to do that.
You can
track their growth and all the new things
We
going
save
on.
a lot of them.
Yeah, I save all of mine.
Yeah, I mean,
every
going
year.
back years and you look back and go, wow, look at that.
I know.
So it's pretty neat.
It's actually pretty cool. We got one this year, and the person in it actually wrote like a whole little kind of synopsis of their year. It was a couple of, like 4 or 5 sentences. It was like, oh, this is what happened, and that was actually kind of cool because especially when you're far away, sometimes you don't know some of the big moments of the year.
Yeah,
So that was
our,
nice.
our mother-in-law will send a big Christmas letter every year to all the extended family and friends, just so everyone's up to speed on everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do get busy and you forget to get back in touch with people, and the holidays is a really good time to just kind of remember to do
Oh,
that.
absolutely. Well, listen, as we wrap it up, we just have to, part of this is Christmas, but too, next time, really, a lot of us are taking off here soon. Won't be back till 2020. First, Leland's here, just breaking news. It looks like we might get snow Christmas morning.
Yes,
You did
there
not
may
watch
be
this
some
morning.
snow Christmas morning, but
If you're in Alaska.
if you're in Canada or the Arctics, but here it looked like it's pushing 60.
Can you believe that? I heard you say that this morning.
to believe.
And you know what? I'm good with it.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
I'm good with it because it's so cold out here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I'm ready for 2020. You know,
Are you?
I'm always looking ahead. I mean, how about you? I mean, this has been a good year. I don't know about you at home, but it's been a good year. I look forward to the next year, and we've all been here, and hopefully we'll all
Decade.
February 20th.
Exactly.
right.
Decade.
Leaving this decade behind. But listen, thank you all for coming on. You guys are awesome.
for this.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you, Mary Elena.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Rick,
Rick.
behind the
Thanks for calling in
camera.
and wishing us happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I hope people, when they watch this, when we sit here, there's no teleprompter here, Amy. Okay, this is not.
This makes me mad.
This has not been a scripted show, and she can think on her feet, as we all can. But I hope they can pick up on the fact that how we appear on the show right now is pretty much how we are off air. And,
Unfortunately, in some cases.
and we genuinely, I hope I speak for everyone, we genuinely like everyone that we work with.
Yeah.
And that's a blessing for being at this great station. Trust me, Leland and I and Amy, and you guys are more newbies, would not still be here if this was a lousy place to work. I would have left.
Exactly.
I would have left and could have left, and so could you, a long time ago. Except the people here are fantastic,
exactly.
and so is the
Amen.
city, and I
the
love
viewers.
it all.
viewers are
So-
awesome.
Viewers.
and the viewers, oh yeah, as we were saying during the commercial break, how nice.
People are, thank you.
We
I mean,
do-
that's
I've
all we
lived
can say is thank you.
All around the country, and the people in the South and in Tennessee are among the very nicest I've ever been around, the most caring, and that's reflected here. So anyway, Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry
Thank you
Christmas.
for coming on. It's great,
Thank
and we'll see you for our Secret Santa exchange later.
Okay.
What will Nick end up with?
Oh, what will you guys end up with? Wait till you see. I understand some of the gifts are inappropriate.
Oh, really?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. We'll report it. Merry Christmas, guys.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll be back with a programming note right after this.